It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us all winter long as we feature live San Juan and Monticello basketball. Now, without further delay, we send you courtside for tonight's action. Welcome to High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
All right, we welcome you to the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah. The second day of the 1A preview held at this venue that hosts the state championship tournament later in the year. Glad that you're with us on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Monticello Buckaroos are getting set to take on the Milford Tigers. Milford comes in, they're a 1A powerhouse. They had just a thrilling come-from-behind victory yesterday over Tabiona Tigers. Tabiona was ahead by 8 or 9 at halftime, and Milford came back and won the narrow 53-51 decision. They are ranked 3rd and 4th in the preseason rankings in 1A, so this is going to be a good test for the Monticello Buckaroos as they come in 3-2 on the year, and they started out with a loss to Grand and then did really well in Ouray, Colorado at a 3-day tournament, won 2 and then fell in the championship game. Had a big dominating victory yesterday over Telos Academy, and so here they're going to take on the Milford Tigers. Milford is 6-1 on the season. All 6 wins coming against, well, no, they had a win against a 2A opponent too. 6-1 on the season. They've defeated Tintic, Merritt Prep, Green River, Millard, Bryce Valley, Tabiona yesterday. Their only loss is to Parowan, a 2A powerhouse, but they beat Millard, who's also a 2A team. So this Milford team is good, and they're having a good season, a great start to their season. In yesterday's game against Tabiona, Keelan Tsosi was the big player. He had 19 points. He's a returning second-team All-State player for Milford. Other members of that team that are really good: Carson Cheney, the junior, Sadler Barnes, a senior, Toby Lorange is a senior, Colton Barnes is a senior, Boston Sullivan is a junior, so you get a pretty good feel how the Milford Tigers are really looking forward to a big year in 24-25, and this will be a good test for the Buckaroos as they take them on. Mike Barnes is the head coach of Milford, and if you're talking about Milford, there's 2 families you talk about. One of them, of course, is the Barnes family, head coach Mike Barnes. There are 3 Barnes on this roster, including 2 seniors, Sadler Barnes and Colton Barnes. Of course, Bryson Barnes, an older brother, was quarterback for Utah State and is now at University of Utah and is now at Utah State, where he played in 2 Rose Bowls. Anyway, if you're talking Milford, particularly in early December, you can mention the Barnes, but you can also have to mention the Wrights. Stetson Wright, an 8-time world champion in the NFR, is out this season. He had injury and hasn't been riding all year, but his little brother Ryder Wright, 2-time world saddle bronc champion, had a good win on Sunday and again on Thursday. He's sitting about 10th in the all-around right now at the NFR finals in Las Vegas. So the Wrights and the Barnes really are 2 famous families. I was looking up the Wrights. Stetson Wright has won $2.5 million in earnings in rodeo, and his little brother Ryder is $2.2 million. So not only have they had success with really big belt buckles, but they've had some really big earnings too. Of course, the bull riding as their own circuit, and our San Juan County bull rider is doing really well in that too, but they don't participate in the NFR. They're getting the starting lineups here for Milford. Number 3, Carson Cheney. Number 5, Keelan Tosi. Of course, he led the way last night. Number 11, Sadler Barnes. Number 24, Boston Sullivan. And number 35, Kason Kessler. If you look at the statistics so far for the year for Milford, and it doesn't include the game yesterday, but Sadler Barnes is leading the way. He's the leading scorer, averaging 21 points a game. Colton Barnes adds 13 points a game. Sosi's averaging 12. Cheney's averaging 10. Rebounds, Cheney and Sosi account for 17 rebounds a game between them. And Sadler Barnes really runs the offense. He's averaging 6.7 assists per game and 4 steals per game. All right, we've got the tip-off. Once again, glad that you've joined us on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Milford controls the tip and setting up their offense. Nice little back and forth drive by Sadler Barnes. Kicks it out to Boston Sullivan, whose shot misses. Rebounded by by Lee, Kraken Lee. Buckaroos bring it down. A pass is picked off by Kason Kessler, and Milford comes back again. Milford is 7-1 on the season, and for heaven's sakes, it's just December 14th, so that's a good start for the Tigers. There's a foul. Foul on number 11, Sadler Barnes, his first foul of the game. 7:18 remaining in the first quarter. Monticello brings the ball down the court. Gets it to Caden Pearson. Boy, really tough defense. Monticello had a big victory over Telos yesterday, and they hadn't seen defensive pressure like they've seen already so far from this Milford team. Buckaroos inbound the ball. Cooper Nilsson to Jackson Kais, who hits a three-pointer off the bat for Kais. Kais, the junior, is a great three-point shooter, but he's had a slow start to the season, so that's a very good sign for the Buckaroos as Kais gives them a 3-0 lead early in this game. Sadler Barnes working around the perimeter, gets it to Carson Cheney, who cross-court to Sosi. Of course, Sosi was the leader. Boy, deep three by Barnes. No good, but rebounded by Sosi. He brings the ball out. Back out to Sadler Barnes. Back to Sosi. Carson Cheney. Goes to Sadler Barnes. Tries to drive. They're going to call a block there. Tries to split the defenders. I've noticed here at the preview, splitting defenders quite often results in a penalty against the defense, and that is what happened there. First foul of the game against Kraken Lee. One team foul each on these teams so far. Sosi from three, a deep three, nothing but net for Keelan Sosi. Ties it up, 3-3 is our score. 2 minutes into this game. Down to Kraken Lee. He fakes and drives and shoots off the glass. Couldn't get it to drop. The rebound kicks out to Young, to Pearson. He shoots. No good. Rebounded there by number 35, Kason Kessler. Barnes drives, gets the ball down to number 3, Carson Cheney, who lays it up and in and has a chance to make it a three-point play. Nice ball movement there by Milford to increase their lead to 5-3, and Cheney has the chance to make it a three-point play here. That penalty foul was against Jackson Kais, his first. Free throw is up and in. 6-3 is our score here at the Sevier Valley Center in the 1A preview. Sadler Barnes steals the ball. He drives. He's going to go all the way to the hoop. Drops it off. Boy, that's a nice play there. Boston Sullivan gets the basket on the assist from Sadler Barnes. 8-3 is the score. Another stolen pass there. Sadler Barnes has Really is throwing the ball. Boy, he can really zip a pass and find an open. That had a little bit too much zip on it, though, as it went off Carson Cheney's hands and out of bounds. 5:10 remaining in the first quarter, 8-3. 5-point lead by the Tigers from Milford. Tigers and Tigers played yesterday, Milford and Tabiona. Small town Utah has a lot of Tigers. Boy, really nice ball movement. Ended up in Traken Lee's hands at the basket. 8-5 is the score. A nice little basket and really good ball movement by the Buckaroos. Kick out to Boston Sullivan. His three-point shot is no good. The rebound is by Cheney. Boy, really nice ball movement there. Kason Kessler comes up with the basket for the Tigers. Ten to 5 is our score. Ball goes out of bounds to the Tigers. Into the game for Milford, number 13, Toby Lorange. Kason Kessler to the bench for the Milford Tigers. Sadler Barnes gets it deep to Boston Sullivan. Back to Barnes. Boy, nice pass there. Good defense by Cooper Nelson to steal that ball away and give the Buckaroos the ball. Cash Young, Cooper Nelson. Again, this defensive pressure is something Monticello didn't experience yesterday. Another pass down low, goes out of bounds. It'll retain Monticello ball, but that once they get to the half court, that first pass has been picked off by the Tigers about 5 times already. Traken Lee fakes, drives to the hoop. Ball is stripped, goes out of bounds. Will be Monticello ball. Nice defense there by Milford. 10 to 5, a 5-point lead for the Milford Tigers early in this game. 3:38 remaining in the first quarter. Cooper gets it to Cash Young. He shoots from 3, just a little bit off. Boy, Cash shot really well yesterday. He gets his rebound. Oh, they're going to call a walk on Cash. Turn the ball over to the Tigers. 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. Sosi and Boston Sullivan bringing the ball up court. They get the ball to Sadler Barnes. Again, with assists, steals, and scoring, Sadler Barnes is having a great start to the year. I think he's averaging 21 points a game. Yeah, 21 points so far. Out to Sosi. Sosi gets it to Barnes. Drives the middle, kicks it out to Sosi, who's open for 3. Three-pointer up and in.
3-point basket, Kilo Sosi.
Sosi with his second three-pointer of the game. Well, that's the way you break the press, is a half-court pass to a wide-open Jackson Kais, who drops it in for 2. His 5th point of the game.
Toby Lorange.
Another basket there by the Tigers. Monticello throws the ball out of bounds.
Into the game for Monticello, number 20, Tristan Felix.
Tristan Felix into the game for Monticello, giving Traken a bit of a break. 2:29 remaining in the first quarter. It is 15 to 7, an 8-point lead for the Tigers. 3-point shot by Barnes is no good, but that rebound is picked up by Carson Cheney, and he is fouled while shooting and will shoot 2. Foul is against Jackson Kais, his second personal foul. And again, send Carson Cheney to the line for 2. He shot 1 free throw earlier, made a 3-point play, and this will be his second and third, and the first one is up and in. 16 to 7 for the Tigers. Cheney's second shot is up and also in. 17-7 is our score. 10-point lead for Milford. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Monticello getting to the half-court line, have a tough time crossing it. Nice movement there. Tristan Felix' shot is blocked to the sky. Boston Sullivan, Sadler Barnes ends up with it and has a layup attempt that is no good. Cash Young's pass is knocked out of bounds. Monticello will retain possession. 1:41 remaining in the first quarter. Boy, you break down this game, and it's breaking down the passing lanes for the Buckaroos is what the Tigers have been successful in doing. It's once they get close to their half-court offense. 3-point shot there by Pearson is just rims out and is out of bounds. It's going to retain Buckaroo ball. 17-7 is our score here. 1:30 remaining in the first quarter. An early 10-point lead for the Milford Tigers in this 1A preview game. Inbounds the ball deep to Cash Young. Gets it to Caden. To Kai's 3-point shot. Rims out. Can't get it to drop. Sosi brings the ball across half court to Sadler Barnes. Head coach Barnes, 2 senior Barnes, and a freshman Barnes. They're Barnes burners at Milford. Kicks it back out to Boston Sullivan, down to Sosi. He finds Cheney underneath the basket. He fights, gets the shot off. It's no good, but he is fouled and will shoot once more. He'll have 2 free throws. Cooper Nilsson with his first foul of the game. It's the 4th team foul of the quarter. 55 seconds remaining in this first quarter. And Cheney will get 2 more. That one is no good. Into the game for the Buckaroos, Jaden Camacho. Traken Lee checks in. Cash Young and Jackson Kais check out. Toby Lorange sits down for Milford. Second free throw by Carson Cheney is up and short. So he missed them both, but they get an offensive rebound off that missed free throw. Sadler Barnes wants to shoot from deep. He throws the ball right to Tristan Felix. Cooper Nilsson to Felix. Felix down to Pearson. Down to Traken Lee, and Lee is fouled. That's just going to be the 2nd personal foul of the quarter against Milford. Kason Kessler, his first personal foul. And again, just the 2nd team foul of the quarter. Felix to Nilsson, to Camacho for 3, just off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound is brought down by Kason Kessler. And here come the Tigers. 18 seconds remaining in the quarter. Nice ball movement there to get Boston Sullivan streaking to the hoop. 2 points, it's 19-7. Buckaroos, after getting the opening basket, have really struggled offensively. Another missed pass right there. 2 seconds left. Sosi with the ball. He passes before, but then the time runs out. So after 1 quarter of play, 19-7 is our score. The Milford Tigers lead the Monticello Buckaroos. Glad that you joined us on Red Rock 92, streamutah.live. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
All right, we're back here at the Sevier Valley Center where the Monticello Buckaroos and Milford Tigers just finished their first quarter of play. 19-7 is the score. Milford really has a 12-point lead early on. Buckaroos are having a tough time in the Milford defense. Another turnover there. We'll give the ball to Milford. 19-7, the Tigers doing most of the damage. Jackson Keyes has 5, Traken Lee 2. Buckaroos only have 7 points in the quarter, and that's the difference of this game right now. Probably shooting percentages aren't real bad for Monticello. They're just having a tough time getting the shots off. Really nice defense there by Traken Lee to block that shot attempt, and the Buckaroos, they get it to Keyes. Keyes looks for Pearson. Really nice move. Very nice move there, and Caden Pearson will get a chance to make it a 3-point play. Good ball movement. They broke that press or that trapping defense, able to get Caden wide open underneath the basket. He drops it up and in and gets 2. That foul is against Carson Cheney, his first personal foul, and of course the first team foul of the quarter for either team. Free throw is no good. Sadler Barnes down to Kason Kessler. Gets it to Cheney. Nice ball movement. Kason Kessler drops another basket for 2. 21-9. Traken Lee's drive does not fall, but he is fouled and will shoot 2.
Foul number 35, Casey Kessler, his second personal. At the line shooting 2 shots, number 21, Traken Lee.
Kason Kessler called on that foul. Lee will shoot 2. His first free throw is just out, no good. Buckaroos are 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far, but we're very early in the game. 21-9 is our score. A 13-point lead for the Milford Tigers. Lee's second shot is up and in. Lee's third point of the game makes it 21-10 for the Milford Tigers. Sadler Barnes directing the offense, gets it to Tsosi, down to Barnes, finds Toby Lorange underneath, and it's no good. Rebound by Cash Young. Gets it to Traken. Really nice catch and turn basket for Traken Lee. 6:26 remaining in the first quarter. 21-12. It's a 9-point lead, and that's 3-point shot there by Jexton Ashworth is no good. Buckaroos rebound. Cash is going to walk again. He was setting his feet and is called for a walk. 9-point lead for the deficit for the Buckaroos. Tabiona up, Milford up 21-12. We got too many Tigers. It's the Milford Tigers and the Monticello Buckaroos. Tsosi to Ashworth to Cheney, moving the ball around the perimeter. Cheney gets a pick and goes around it. It's Sadler Barnes. He shoots a deep, deep, deep 3 and makes it. Sadler Barnes, who leading scorer for the season, and these were his first points of the game. 24-12 is the score. Cooper Nelson looks for the baseline, back out to Jackson Keyes. Keyes to Young. Young spins at the free throw line, up and in. Nice confident move by the sophomore Cash Young. 24-14 is the score. 10-point lead for Milford. Sosi to Barnes, another deep three. Rebounded really nice. Caden Pearson gets it to Cash Young. It's 2-on-2. Cash, he goes out of bounds against Milford. Nice defense there for Milford to get back after the missed shot and rebound. Into the game for the Tigers, Keisler Merriweather. 4:54 remaining in the second quarter. 3-point shot by Cash Young is no good. Cash had a good shooting game yesterday, led the Buckaroos in scoring, had several 3-pointers. Milford brings the ball across midcourt. Barnes to Cheney, Cheney to Sosi, back to Barnes. Drives across the middle, kicks it back out to Merriweather, and they're going to call an offensive foul against Milford. It's the second personal foul against Carson Cheney, third team foul of the quarter against Milford.
Into the game for Milford is number 0, Griff Walker.
Griff Walker into the game for Milford. 4:24 remaining in the first half. Cooper Nelson gets it down to Traken Lee. He moves to his right and has a layup that it does not go, but he is fouled while shooting and will shoot 2. Second personal foul against Sadler Barnes. So with 4 team fouls against Milford, free throw shooting could come into play if Buckaroos want to fight back into this game, and good start on that. Traken Lee hits his first free throw and he has one more. 24-15 is our score. Buckaroos trail by 9. Lee sets up for his second free throw. It's up and in. Nice free throw shooting by Traken. Merriweather to Griff Walker. Finds Sosi. Back to Merriweather. Sosi was the quarterback of the Milford football team. They had a great season, made it to the semifinals, if I remember correctly, in 1A. Merriweather fighting along the baseline, and he steps out of bounds. It'll be Buckaroo ball. 24-16. The Buckaroos want to crawl their way back into this game. They trail by 8 right now. Defensive pressure that really marked the first quarter as Milford has pulled back a little bit. Down to Pearson, really nice move. Beautiful move by Caden Pearson. Really confident move. That's a good way to get some points when you really need them. And right now they really need them, behind by 6. Sosi to Lorange. Cash Young, they fight for the ball, and they're going to call a penalty, or a foul. I think that's going to be against Cash. His first personal foul and the first team foul of the quarter against the Buckaroos. Milford will put the ball in underneath the basket. Xander DeWald looking for someone to pass to. Gets it to Lorange, and he is called with a walk. .321 remaining in the first half. 24-18, a 6-point lead for the Milford Tigers. Cooper Nelson brings the ball across midcourt, gets it to Jackson Keyes. He's on the 3-point line. Out to Traken Lee, looking for some movement. Cash Young. Cash to Keyes, to Caden. He drives, kicks it out to Cooper. Cash to Keyes to Caden. Cooper. Cash to Caden to Cash. There's 4 seconds on the shot clock. Keyes shoots a 3-pointer, and it's off the iron, no good. 2:44 remaining in the first half. Nice defense by Milford to stop that possession, and really a Kais was open, and he hits a good deep shot, but that can be a low percentage shot too. Tribute to some good defense there. Tigers with the ball, out to Walker, to Lorange. He kicks it out to Sosi, who's open for three, and nothing but net for Kylan Sosi. His third three-pointer of the game. That's pretty effective offense, is to have a three-point shooter who's the tallest player on the court, too. Buckaroo's in the half-court offense. Cash to Traken. Traken to Kais. Kais finds Cooper Nielsen. He's looking for some room. Oh, picked up by Griff Walker. Nice defense, and he walked with the ball, but wasn't charged. But Milford with the ball. Laurent shoots up, and it's going to be a foul before his shot. So that's just the second team foul against the Buckaroos in the quarter. It's going to be against Cooper Nielsen, his second personal foul. Tabiona will, Milford will inbounds the ball underneath their own basket. Minute 38 remaining in the first half. They find Sosi streaking to the basket, and he's up and in. Sosi's first field goal of the game, his 11th point, and 29-18. It's back to an 11-point lead. Sosi, 5-point run right there. That inbounds, or the inlet pass is stolen by Milford. They find an open three-point shot, misses, rebounded by Kais. Minute 12 remaining in the first half. Caden Pearson to Cash Young. He shoots a three-pointer. No good, rebounded by Sosi. Deep shot by Milford is no good, rebounded by Cooper Nielsen. 29-18, it's an 11-point lead for Milford. Buckaroos made a little bit of a run, but Milford has shut it down here. They're going to call an offensive foul, I think, against Traken Lee. So he was trying to get some positioning, and the ref said that's a little bit too aggressive. 45.3 seconds remaining in the first half. Milford ball. Sosi to Boston Sullivan. Brings a ball across mid-court. Really nice defense by Pearson. Traken is surrounded by 4 players, and they're going to call a walk, for heaven's sakes. .32 seconds. There have been a number of turnovers against the Buckaroos in this first half, and it's accompanied by strong pressure defense by Milford, so it's understandable, but it's going to be interesting to see the halftime statistics. We have the benefit of those because the statistics personnel here at the Sevier Valley Center are very excellent. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter, in the half. Milford with the ball, they work it underneath. Boston Sullivan just off the rim, no good. Rebound put out by Lorange is no good, and so after one half of play, 29-18 is our score. An 11-point lead for the Milford Tigers. Once again, you're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We're glad you're with us. Let's hear from some of our sponsors.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at precisionrehabutah.com.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit emorytelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Call me back. Love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center. We're at halftime where the Monticello Buckaroos trailed the Milford Tigers 29-18. 11-point lead for Milford. Got some halftime statistics that we kind of knew what was happening when you got 11-point lead. Then one team is scoring a whole lot more than the other. Keelan Sosi has 11 points, including 3 3-pointers and a 2-point basket. And he's having a really great offensive performance. Coming on the tails of yesterday, he led the team in their victory over Tabiona. Other Tigers on the scoring sheet include Carson Cheney with 5, Sadler Barnes with 3, Boston Sullivan 4, Kason Kessler 4, and Toby Lorange with 2, 29 points for the Tigers. For the Buckaroos, they're led by Traken Lee with 7 points, Jackson Kais with 5, including a 3-pointer, Caden Pearson with 4, and Cash Young with 2. So the Buckaroos were only able to score 18 points and a half. And that's something they're going to need to work on. I was interested in seeing this, and sure enough, you take a look at turnovers. The Buckaroos had 16 turnovers in the first half compared to just 8 turnovers for Milford, and that's the difference in the game from my perspective right now. A 29-18 lead for the Milford Tigers over the Monticello Buckaroos. Halftime adjustments are key here, and I'm sure that both coaches are making those adjustments. Yesterday we saw 2 games in which teams trailing by a good margin at halftime came back to win. That includes the White Horse Raiders and these same Milford Tigers. Once again, we're so glad that you've joined us here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We're grateful for our sponsors who make these broadcasts possible, and we want to continue to let you know who they are. Listen closely. These are people who serve the community and certainly would appreciate your support.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello town grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check bluemtnfoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blanding, call 678-2000, or visit sjvs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Let's talk cancer. Monticello, Utah. If you lived, worked, or attended school in Monticello, Utah from 1941 to 2002 for at least 3 years, you might have a higher cancer risk from uranium tailing exposure. Apply to get a free cancer screening today. One screening could bring peace of mind to you, your friends, and family members. Help spread the word and save a life. Screenings are available for a limited time through San Juan Public Health. Call today, 435-587-3838, or visit sanjuanpublichealth.org to apply.
All right, we're back at the Sevier Valley Center, the last game of that we're broadcasting of the 1A preview. Milford Tigers lead the Monticello Buckaroos 29-18 as we start the second half. Milford inbounds the ball. Solsi with the ball, looking for somewhere to pass. Gets it up to Cheney. Over to Boston Sullivan. Drops it down to Solsi. He gets position, can't get it, but really nice rebound there by Barnes. He's able to keep it alive. 3-point shot from the corner by Boston Sullivan, or from the edge, rebounded by the Buckaroos. 29-18, the Buckaroos have an 11-point deficit that they're going to want to overcome. Cash Young, they're going to call a half-court violation right there as they go back and forth. .7:22 remaining in the third quarter. 29-18 is our score. Cheney to Kessler, tries to work it in. Boston Sullivan a little bit outsized. A deep three-point attempt by Sadler Barnes is no good, rebounded by Traken Lee. Here come the Buckaroos. Cash Young drops it down to Lee. He's driving to the hoop. He's double teamed. Kicks it out to Cooper. Out to Kais. He shoots three-point shots off the iron, no good. Lee is fouled while attempting a rebound. It'll be the first team foul against Milford, or against anybody in this quarter. Cheney's third personal foul. That may come into play too as just a hint of foul trouble for at least one player out there on the court with 3 personal fouls. Have a number with 2, but not anyone with 3 except for right now. Young in the corner gets it out to Pearson. He drives, kicks it to Lee, who fakes and drives to the hoop. Oh, can't get it to drop. Milford ball. Sadler Barnes turns and shoots. Is no good. Rebounded by Pearson. Cooper Nilsson to Cash Young. Traken Lee. Gets out to Cash, who shoots a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Lorange on the rebound. Drive by Boston Sullivan, goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's Milford ball. 29-18. We don't have any score yet here. We're 2 minutes into the quarter. 5:56 remaining in the third quarter. Barnes down to Solsi. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Traken. Cooper to Cash. To Kais. He shoots. It's no good. Rebounded by Solsi. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, really nice. Boston Sullivan gets the basket. It's the first points of the second half. Makes it 31-18. 13-point lead. Buckaroos beat that press, and Traken Lee an easy shot at the basket. Make it 31-20. 5:13 remaining. Solsi loses the handle for a second, is able to go back and get it. Sadler Barnes with the ball, looking for Lorange to Kessler. Kessler drives and kicks it out. It's picked up by Pearson. Oh, really nice defense there by Solsi, is able to knock that ball away. Buckaroos retain possession. 4:49 remaining in the third quarter. Monticello inbounds the ball underneath their own basket. Drops it to Traken Lee off the glass. Really nice catch, turn, shot by Traken Lee, and assist by Pearson. 31-22 is our score. Milford Tigers lead the Monticello Buckaroos by 9. Turnover there, picked up by Cash Young. Come the Buckaroos, really tight defense by Lorange. That'll be his first personal foul. Quite often you see that. There's a pretty good idea that his pass triggered the turnover, and then it's a frustration foul as he tries to steal the ball back. That's the second team foul of the quarter against Milford. And here come the Buckaroos. That is stolen there by Barnes. He gets it to Sullivan. He can't get the layup to drop. Scramble for the ball. Solsi with it. Boy, stolen by Cooper Nilsson. Really nice. Quick hands by Cooper. Traken Lee, a three-point shot. and he gets it to roll up and in. You don't see that very often, that Traken takes a three-point shot, and he took it and used all of the front of the rim. It came up over the top. Really a nice shooter's three-pointer there. 31-25. Buckaroos have trimmed this lead to 6, which is their goal here. They want to start chipping into that lead. 3:36 remaining in the third quarter. Deep three by Lorange is nothing but net. Boy, that's a nice shot there by the senior. Milford full of seniors. They've got 2 juniors that contribute. The rest are seniors. And they've got a pretty deep bench too. So they're a team that has high hopes for the season. Traken Lee continues to score and score often. Gets a 2-point bucket there. 34-27, a 7-point lead. Barnes going to call tried to set a pick, and really a tough foul right there. It's going to be a Caden Pearson is going to be called with his first personal foul of the game. That was a pretty hard foul, or a hard fall. You don't know if it was a hard foul, but it certainly got the attention of the refs. Kason Kessler finds himself alone under the basket, up and in for 2. 36-27 is our score. 2:37 remaining in the third quarter. 9-point lead for the Tigers. Young drives, and it's going to be somebody called with the charge.
Player control foul on number 10, Jackson Kise. His third personal.
Foul against Kise is called. It's going to be his third personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter. Milford Tigers with the ball. They drop it down to Sadler Barnes. He looks for some room, goes across the paint, puts it up and in. No good. Puts it up, it doesn't go in. Gets it down to Caden Pearson. Really nice hesitation move. Really nice move by Caden Pearson. 2 points for the senior. We are 1:56 remaining in the third quarter. It's a 7-point lead. 3-point shot there by Sadler Barnes. We'll change that in a second. It's just his second basket of the game, but they've been efficient baskets. There's 6 points on those 2 shots. 39-29. We got a timeout on the court. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live, our production of high school hoops. Let's go to commercial, and we'll be right back. Glad that you've joined us.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to the game. 1:36 remaining in the third quarter. Buckaroo ball. They trail by 10. 39-29 is the score. Cooper Nelson out to Tristan Felix. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Solsi. Solsi's have had a lot of success in athletics at Milford High, both boys and girls. Good basketball players. And again, Solsi was the starting quarterback of their successful football team. He just gets a 2-point shot. I guess he knew I was talking about him. He puts in another 2 points. 41-29, a 12-point lead in the final minute of the third quarter. Another deep 3-point shot by Tristan Felix is no good, and the Tigers are coming back the other way. 41-29. Sosi to Sullivan to Sadler Barnes. Barnes, really nice move, draws and goes to the hoop. 2-point basket. for Barnes, his 5th point of the quarter, 7th point of the game. 43-29, 27 seconds. Really nice, smooth shot by Caden Pearson. A good basket by Caden. Keeps the Monticello Buckaroos within 12 points, and there's 14 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Sadler Barnes will dribble at the top of the key, looking for a last shot. Get it into Solsi, up and in for 2. Really nice ball movement there. Nice basket there for the Tigers. Makes it 45-31. Boy, the Buckaroos were able to cut it there to, they were behind by 11. They cut it to 6, but all of a sudden it's a 14-point lead for the Tigers as we start the 4th quarter. Once again, you're listening to Red Rock 92.
Looking for a new insurance provider?
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies. Not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
Back. Sevier Valley Center, the 4th quarter just begun. Missed by Pearson under the basket. Rebound by the Milford Tigers. Milford maybe worked the shot clock a little bit with a good lead. Barnes kicks it out to Tsosi, drops it down to Kason Kessler, back to Tsosi, up for 2. Boy, really nice ball work there by the Tigers. Good passing and another point, 47-31, 16-point lead. Pearson gets the ball, kicks it out to Kais. He shoots from 3, no good, off the iron. Rebounded by Sadler Barnes. Finds a streaking Boston Sullivan. His basket will not drop, but rebounded by Lorange, and he puts it up. It does not go in, but he is fouled while shooting and will shoot 2. Foul is against Cooper Nelson, his 3rd. First team foul of the quarter against the Buckaroos. His first one is up and in. 4th point of the game for La Orange. That's how the public address announcement. I fight saying L'Orange. Not sure. Second free throw. Of course, 7:03 remaining in the 4th quarter, and L'Orange hits both free throws. All of a sudden, Milford starting to pull away, 49-31. It's an 18-point lead. Buckaroos had a good start in the 3rd quarter, but they cannot buy a bucket at this point in time. Cooper Nelson brings the ball across midcourt. Finds Cash Young, drops it down to Kais. Kais turns off the glass. Boy, has a good-looking shot, but couldn't get it to drop. Sadler Barnes with it back out to Boston Sullivan. Good hustle by Cash Young there to steal the ball away. Sullivan defending him close. They're going to call it block. Send Cash to the line to shoot 2.
Boston Sullivan, his first personal. First team foul, the Tigers at the line.
First personal foul against Boston Sullivan. Shooting foul, so Cash Young will shoot 2. The first one is up and off the back of the iron, no good. 31-49 is our score. 6:36 remaining in the 4th quarter. Milford seems to be pulling away at this point in time, an 18-point lead right now. Second free throw is also no good. Rebounded by Kais. Scramble for the ball. It's on the ground. Here comes Sullivan. Barnes wants the ball, and Sullivan drops it to him, but he's not right there. It goes out of bounds. It's Buckaroo ball. It's frustrated, and Trakin pats him on the back. 6:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. Buckaroos need some baskets and need them quick. Cooper Nilsson crosses midcourt, drops it down to Kais. Back to Nilsson. Caden Pearson, really nice pass, nice movement. Cooper's basket will not fall. Sadler Barnes, length of the pass. He is going to get an and one. It's fouled there by Caden Pearson. Sadler Barnes, who's the leading scorer on this team, hasn't really carried much of a scoring burden in this game, but he distributes well. He's great on defense, a lot of assists, and but he's starting to heat it up. He's got 10, now 11 points as he makes the free throw. 52-31 is our score. Cooper Nelson brings the ball across midcourt, gets to Caden Pearson, tries to drop it down to Kais. There's a scramble. Sosi gets it, throws it right to Pearson. Draws a double team. Cooper Nelson on the backside, gets it to Cash. His shot will not drop. Milford ball. 5:41 remaining. Barnes drives and gets the shot off. There's a tie up there. They're going to go on alternating possessions. It's going to retain Milford ball. Into the game for the Tigers, number 2, Xander DeWald, giving Boston Sullivan a break. Milford will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. They get it to Sosi, and he puts it up and in. Keelan Sosi has really had a good game in this second half in particular. After making 3 3-pointers to start the game, it's all inside work right now. Caden Pearson with the ball. He dribbles and shoots, just rims out. Sosi with the rebound. 54-31, a 23-point lead for the Tigers. All of a sudden it looked like the Buckaroos were going to crawl back in, but really offensive success and putting it inside, and that's another case of that. Carson Chaney gets a 2-point bucket for the Tigers, and looks like Tristan Felix is set to check in for the Buckaroos. Pearson to Kais, back to Caden. He fakes, shoots, can't get it to drop. Rebounded by DeWald, out to Sosi. 4:30 remaining in this game. Sadler Barnes, deep 3-point shot. Again, he is catching fire. It's his 11th point of the quarter. Makes it 59-31 for the Tigers. Ball goes out of bounds. Milford ball. Timeout on the court. You're listening to Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live's presentation of high school hoops. Let's hear from some sponsors.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Looking for a new insurance provider? Call Jeff Nielsen at San Juan Insurance in Blanding. For more than a quarter century, Jeff has offered a full range of insurance products: auto, home, life, health, and more. Give him a call today, 435-678-3223, or pay him a visit at 60 North Main Street in Blanding. San Juan Insurance, over 25 years of experience and just getting started.
4:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Milford Tigers pulling away from the Monticello Buckaroos, 59-31. Tristan Felix steals that pass. Traken Lee. Sadler Barnes. Anyway, quite a scramble is picked up by the Buckaroos. Cash Young shoots for three, and it is still stuck up there. That ball is still there. Let's see if it'll go up over the rim. No, it's not moving. Traken, there you go. Grow 8 inches over the summer, and then you get the honors of getting a stuck ball out of the rim. 3:53 remaining in this one. 59-31 is the score. Pearson's shot is no good. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Milford ball. 3:48 remaining on the clock. Milford Tigers in control after Monticello cut it. Looked like they were going to fight back into this game, and then it all went bad for the Buckaroos. Nice ball movement there for Milford. Jexton Ashworth, a 2-point shot for the junior. 61-31. Another Jexton Ashworth stole the ball but stepped out of bounds as he was streaking down the court. So it's back to the Buckaroos. 3:25 on the clock. Monticello will inbound the ball. Get it back to Cooper Nielsen. 61-31. Close game is now a 30-point game. Deep 3-point shot by Kais. It's no good. Shot by Cash Young is no good. Rebounded by Milford. Length of the court. 2 points there for Sadler Barnes as it continues to go bad for the Buckaroos offense. A lot of shooting from deep. Can't get the ball to drop. 2:50 on the clock as Tice Barnes, the freshman, checks in, replacing Kessler, the senior. Monticello inbounds it to Young, out to Pearson. He shoots a 3-pointer, and it does not drop. Rebounded by the Tigers. Colton Barnes with the ball, drops it to, I don't know whether a little brother or a cousin. Cousin takes a shot. Tice Barnes makes a 3-pointer. The freshman makes a bit of a statement right there, I think. 66-31. Pearson drops it to Kais. Kais, a running layup is good and in. Jackson Kais, his 7th point of the game. Drive to the hoop by number 30, Jexton Ashworth, does not go in, but he is fouled while shooting and will shoot 2. That's going to be Kai's 4th personal foul. 2:11 remaining on the clock. And 2 free throws for Ashworth. His first one is up and in.
Into the game for Milford.
67-33 is our score.
Sevier, number 15, Kaiser Merriweather.
Second shot is going to be shot here pretty quick. It's up and it's off the iron, no good. Brought down by, there's a scramble, and it's going to be Monticello ball.
Also in for Milford, number 25.
2:10 on the clock. Maddox Smith Jr. checks in for Milford. Cooper Nielsen brings the ball across midcourt. He is bumped there by number 2, Xander DeWald. First personal foul. That's just the 2nd team foul of the quarter. So they'll inbounds the ball. Drop it into Cooper. He shoots from the free throw line, up and in. Basket for Cooper Nelson, his first basket of the game. Cooper's called upon to do lots of things for the Buckaroos, but scoring isn't necessarily one of them, but that was a nice shot. Good work there. Going to call timeout. Milford calls timeout, a minute 42 on in this game. Let's hear from a couple more of our sponsors. You're listening to StreamUtah.live and Red Rock 92.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
Welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center. Inbounds for Milford, eventually stolen away by Caden Pearson. Sorry about that. I don't know if you've been able to watch. You know that the game is over. 67-37 is our final score. Milford Tigers over the Monticello Buckaroos. It looked like it was going to be a close game there. Monticello fought back in single digits and looked like they may get in the game, and all of a sudden it all went off the rails, and the Milford Tigers roared to the finish. A 67-37 victory over the Monticello Buckaroos in this final game of the 1A preview. Let's go to commercial. We'll be back. We've just got a couple more commercials that we want to run. We want to recognize our sponsors. They are many, and they do a wonderful job, and they allow these broadcasts to take place. They include Primary Residential Mortgage. They can help you structure the best deal with over 30 years of experience and know-how. Napa Motor Parts. They have everything you need at their stores in Blanding and Monticello. Flights Gymnastics, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Pick a Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, a wide variety of quality products, and they can customize and personalize them all. Dependable Auto. Brad Stoddard and his crew can get the job done at Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the landscape and the quality of life in the rural Intermountain West. Crowley Construction. They'll do dirt work, road construction, driveways, any job, big or small, give them a call. Creative Floors, covering all of San Juan County for your carpet and flooring needs. Lee Collision and Repair and Restoration, the place for top quality auto body and glass service in San Juan County. We've got some end of the game stats here. We'll be right back. Let's hear from one more sponsor, and we'll be back on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Here at Lyle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lyle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
All right, we're back at the Sevier Valley Center where the Milford Tigers have come away with, in the end, a very convincing 67 to 37 point victory over the Monticello Buckaroos. Milford led at halftime. It was 29 to 18. It was 11 points. Monticello came back and cut that lead. I think it was 5 of it at its lowest point. And then all of a sudden, everything went off the rails for the Buckaroos and got on the rails. I guess that's why the railroad runs through Milford. You got to go a long ways to find a railroad in Monticello, and they couldn't get on the rails today. And Milford just blew it open there midway through the third quarter and went on to not hesitate. It outscored the Buckaroos 22-6 in the fourth quarter, and in the last half of the third quarter, they probably outscored them 10-2 or something like that. So it looked like the Buckaroos were going to fight their way back in, but it was not meant to be. The Tigers were led by Keelan Sosi, the senior, had 19 points. Sadler Barnes, the other, I guess they're all seniors basically, he had 16 points. Lorange had 7. Cheney had 7. Kessler had 6. Boston Sullivan 6. Tyson Barnes 3 for the freshman, and Jexton Ashworth 3. For the Buckaroos, they were paced by 18 points from Traken Lee, who really had a good game out there. Looked good, moved the ball well. Caden Pearson had 8 points. Jackson Kais 7. Cooper Nilsson 2. Cash Young 2. 67 to 37 is our final score. Just looking at shooting percentages in the second half, Monticello, well, they shot 31%. 41% in the first half, 31% in the second half. From 3, the Buckaroos made 3 for 5 in the first half, 0 for 2 in the second, but just couldn't get the ball to drop. Really nice win for the Milford Tigers, who went 2-0 this weekend. They had a win over Tabiona yesterday, and then they came back with a dominating fourth quarter performance, in particular here against Monticello. That's going to be our final game here at the Sevier Valley Center in the 1A preview. White Horse Raiders went 2-0. Monticello Buckaroos went 1-1. Those two teams will meet in Monticello on Tuesday, the opening game of region play. It all starts to count now. These preseason games are just to work out the bugs, but now Monticello and White Horse will meet Tuesday night in Monticello for a Region 19 showdown, both for the girls teams and the boys teams. We'll be there to broadcast them both. 5:30 for the girls and 7 o'clock for the boys, and look forward to that game as we're all of a sudden we've got broadcast 16 games already of this season, with more on the way. The San Juan Broncos are live right now against Bryce Valley, so we'll see how that goes. Once again, appreciate your support, and these teams are working some things out, and we'll be back on Tuesday on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. This is Bill Boyle closing out. Linda Boyle was our able cameraman today. She did a great job. Appreciate her help. Let's go to a close, and we'll be right back.
High School Hoops is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Blue Mountain Foods, Desert Rivers Credit Union, San Juan School District Adult Education, Primary Residential Mortgage, Energy Fuels, Emory Telcom, Four Corners Homes, Empire Electric, Lee Contracting, Utah State University Blanding, Creative Floors, San Juan Counseling, Red's Ace Hardware, San Juan Health, Northern Electric, Dependable Auto Repair, Precision Rehab, Red Mechanical, Flights Gymnastics, San Juan School District CTE Programs, San Juan Insurance, Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, San Juan Public Health, Crowley Construction, Jones and DeMille Engineering, San Juan Mortuary, Napa Motor Parts, Utah Navajo Health System, San Juan Credit Union, and Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah. Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92.